Hello, it's me, Mademoiselle, and I focus on living a location-independent lifestyle. Welcome to my channel. So in 2020, I moved to Jamaica, and that has been the basis of my channel. But now I want to help the next person move abroad if you desire. So make sure you go grab my Move Abroad Starter Kit. It will be in the description, okay? Grab that, and let's get you to your spirit country. And this lovely video was brought to you by, this hat that was hand painted in Mexico. I don't remember the name of the place, but I wanted y'all to see my hat. I got like 3 colors. I got 2 like this, and then I got one that's like oh, there go one right there. Oh, and then I got this one. Y'all see it? I don't know which one I'm gonna wear today, but anyway. All right, so let's talk about going to the doctor in Jamaica. All right, so I have recently went to the doctor. I'm in Kingston. What I'm going to tell you specifically, but based on my experience in Kingston. Okay, so a few weeks ago, I was trying to get summer body ready. Went to the gym and mash up myself. You see me? I developed what is believed to be a hernia from overdoing it at the gym. You know, I was pumping iron. I was going hard. I should have just stuck to walking. I was trying to, get big in the britches. Like, I'm going to go to the gym. I should have just stuck to walking. I should just stay there, but I get a little adventurous sometimes. But anyway, I didn't know what it was. I thought, it was just something that would go away. I noticed it was not, so I was like, all right, time to go to the doctor. So in this video, I'm going to just detail you my experience and what the cost was for me to go to the doctor. And then I have some medical and travel insurance recommendations, or a recommendation that I'll give you towards the end if you are somebody who lives and travels and you want to be covered for anything that may be health issues, travel issues, any of those things. I'm going to give you a suggestion for that. So I've been to the doctor a few times in Jamaica. It was mostly for like checkups and things like that. Nothing ever major. So this is kind of like I don't want to say first, but like my more in-depth experience going to the doctor out here in Jamaica. So I was just calling around. I was Googling some physicians in the area that were near me. At the time, it was still new, and I didn't want to overdo it. I didn't want to strain myself. I'm not in pain really. I just, noticed that I had like a little bulge or a knot in my stomach, and I wanted to go see what it was. So I checked around, and I will try and see if I can show some pictures. I don't know if they have HIPAA laws out here. I ain't trying to violate nothing, so I'm not gonna, give too much. I'm going to try and show you, but I'm just going to give you my experience. So I called around, and I called this place, asked them if they were doing walk-ins. They said yes. Had a very, pleasant conversation with them on the phone. So I asked them if I could come in that day, and they was like, yeah. So I went. I went there. I didn't know it was so close by. It was actually very close to where I live, but I called an Uber because I didn't know. So I was like, I could have just took a taxi. I would have been right here. But anyway, so I went there. So it's in like a plaza. It's in Half a Tree. All right, it's like in one of the plazas there I went to, and I approached. They had a little security at the gate. Had to sign in, and then he directed me to the floor where the elevator took me. And that is where I had my first encounter with my doctor. And she was so sweet. I love her. She's so nice. She's so helpful. She's so caring. And she really was investing in helping me figure out what the issue was. So that was my initial response. The office was very nice, very clean. It was very good. So in regards to my experiences going to the doctor in the U.S., I want to say the times that I have been, I've always had pleasant experiences. Again, I'm in Kingston, and I have the money to go to a private doctor, so that's where I go. Again, I'm not really too familiar with the health landscape. I know that it's an issue for some to be able to go to doctors, but I went to a private doctor. So yeah, met with the doctor. She examined me, asked me all the questions, got all up in my business. Poked around, and what she initially said, it was likely hernia, being to what I was doing, and maybe put too much pressure on my midsection. So trying to keep the stomach tight, y'all. Should just left it how it was. Anyway, so yeah. So to be sure, she wanted to do an ultrasound. No, I ain't pregnant. I ain't got no picnic in my belly. All right, but she wanted to do an ultrasound, just to try and see, if there was anything presenting itself as like pressing or life-threatening or anything like that. So she took me downstairs to the next floor, went did the ultrasound. Had to put on my little gown, let them poke and prod all in my stomach area, and then that was it for that day. I had to wait for the results to come back and do a follow-up appointment. So with the follow-up appointment, I did have to wait. They told me it would be like 2 business days for me to get the results back. So I think on the second day I called and checked, and they told me I could come in the following day. And I think I had went there like on a Friday or so. So it was like, I think it was like Wednesday by the next time I saw the doctor and I got the results. Didn't see anything alarming, but she did say there was likely it was a very small hernia, and it wasn't too detectable on the ultrasound. So with me wanting to be sure, because I feel something there, but they're like it's not pressing or alarming. I was like, I need further testing just to be sure. So we did the, what's it called, CT scan. So we scheduled appointments. I think it was that same day. I went there, signed up to do the CT scan, all of that stuff, and then I had to again wait for those results to come back. Went back to see the results from my CT scan, which was recently, which was I think a few days ago. And then I met with my first doctor, but she then released me to the next doctor to take me more in depth through the CT scan. Yeah, looked through it. He said I look normal. From what I could tell, looking at what I was looking at, I look normal. But he did see a slight area where I may have developed a hernia, and there may be some fat in there. So what I'm going to do about it, I don't know. Again, they said it's not anything alarming or concerning or life-threatening, but being that it is kind of slightly uncomfortable, I'm going to look into it some more and just see, how to proceed or what the best option is. But overall, my just experience going to the doctor, it was very nice. Wasn't anything like negative. Very, very helpful. And I just felt comfortable from start to finish. And I want to say I had a good experience. I really did. They had like a little juice spot next door. I was trying to, look healthy for the doctors. I do try to be healthy, but I did want to get like a little fresh smoothie. It was good too. I'm gonna go see if I get another one today. But yeah, so it was a good experience. The only thing is, I did have to call and check in and ask them, what's up with the results for the ultrasound. But they got me in that I think the next day for an appointment, so I can go over it thoroughly with the doctor. And yeah, so that was my experience going to the doctor in Jamaica. I'm going to show you some images just to see, what the doctor's office looked like on the inside. Again, I'm not going to try and give too much because I don't want to violate Any laws? I don't know if they hear now. I don't know. I ain't gonna do it. And then we're gonna get into the cost. Okay, so getting into the cost of my appointments and visits. So the initial doctor's appointment cost 4,200 JMD. So that's 4,200 Jamaican dollars, which in US that is around $30. So my initial doctor's visit was $30. And again, this is with a private doctor. Jamaica does have a version of free healthcare, I believe, or free. I'm not sure. I know they do have something that's more set up for locals. So they do have free doctors, but because I was able to go to a private doctor, I went to a private doctor. And that's how much it costs for the initial appointment. So it was about $30, maybe like a little less, but I'm just going to give you rounded numbers in US dollars. Okay, so now for the cost for the abdomen ultrasound. Okay, that was 8,900 Jamaican dollars, which is about 60 US dollars for the ultrasound. So that same day, so for the initial appointment and for the ultrasound, I ended up paying around 90 US dollars. All right. So for the examination, again, it was quick, easy, lay down, let them prod and probe me with the little ultrasound stuff. They had to slather it all on. But yes, that's how much it costs to go to the doctor for that first time. So had I not got the CT scan, it would have just been about $30 to see the doctor. And I think that's fine. I think the pricing was good. Yeah, is in comparison to what I'm used to paying in the States. This was fine for me. So the follow-up appointment that following week to see the doctor and go over the results from the ultrasound, that was 2,100 Jamaican dollars or 2,100 Jamaican dollars. I think that's about $14, $15 US. All right, so far we are at $105. So around $100 for the appointments, the CT scan, and the follow-up appointment. Not the initial appointment, the ultrasound, and the follow-up appointment. All of those together average around, we're at about $100 US right now. Okay, so now let's talk about the CT scan. So with that, they referred me to a specialist, which costs more. All right, and the specialist again was to go in more detail about what the issue is, how to resolve it, and all that stuff. This is what he specializes in. So I had to pay a specialty fee. Okay, so now to see the specialist, that was, hold on, let me check. That was 11,900 Jamaican dollars, which is about $80 US. All right, so that's how much it costs for the appointment with the specialist. Now, for the CT scan, all right, which is what I went over with him with the last appointment that I had, that was 57,460 Jamaican dollars, which is about 380 US dollars. So that appointment with the specialist was about 80. This appointment was about 380. I want to say we are at what, around 460 US dollars for the specialist and the CT scan. So that's it. I haven't had any more appointments. All right. So in total, yeah, we paid about we had like 560 US dollars in total with this ordeal with trying to see what this issue is with my stomach, which has been determined to be a hernia. And so I still haven't decided what I'm going to do about it. But all in all, that has been the cost, and that is what I have spent. Luckily for me, a few weeks ago, I signed up for some Nomad health insurance called Safety Wing. That is what I signed up for, and it is health insurance and it is travel insurance for people who live abroad, live outside of their countries. I know they cover the U.S. I'll have to see, and I will also post a link in the description. And you can see what other areas they cover if you are, if you're not a native U.S. person. I know they cover a wide range of areas, but to be sure, go on their website and check and see what they have available. But yes, that is what I have. That is what I signed up for. And I know you can get virtual assistance, virtual health appointments if you need it. Of course, it's also for, if you need anything physical, like I had to go physically to the doctor, but they also offer, remote health and travel insurance as well. So it seemed perfect for me. I'm going to try it out. I have to go submit my claim now, and I'll have to do a follow-up video for that and see, what all happens with that, what all is covered. But for the medical, if you are abroad and you have, an incident, you fall sick or need assistance outside of your home country, that is what it covers. Let's go through some of the benefits. You get a $250,000 U.S. max limit. $100,000 for 65 years and above. You get a $250 deductible. You get room and nursing services. You get intensive care coverage, ambulance coverage, urgent charges. You have a $50 copayment. Physical therapy and chiropractic care. You have up to $50 per day, and it must be ordered by a physician in advance. You get up to $1,000 for emergency dental. But anything like high-risk sports activities, pre-existing disease or injury, cancer treatment, those will be excluded, I believe. But you can go and read the full policy. But for someone like myself, I typically don't go to the doctor often. I'm not doing anything high risk really, and I don't have any serious medical issues. I think this is fine for me. And if you're someone you just want to have some type of coverage, again, click on the link in the description and see if it's something that interests you. Now for travel insurance, all right, they cover travel delay, lost checked luggage, emergency response, natural disasters, and even personal liability. So for a trip interruption, they would cover up to $5,000, no deductible. Travel delay, up to $100 a day. Lost checked luggage, up to $3,000 they cover. Natural disaster, $100 a day. Anything political evacuation, political issues, you get up to a $10,000 lifetime maximum. Emergency medical evacuation, up to $100,000. And then you could go read the policy, all that stuff. So this insurance costs about $45 a month. All right, and it's also including, that's $45 U.S. abroad, including being in the U.S. and abroad. If you want insurance to cover your U.S., living and your international living, that's about $84 a month. But being that I'm primarily in Jamaica, I just went with the $45 option. That's fine for me. In the event that I do, plan on going to the U.S. for an extended period of time, I will see about upgrading that plan to the $84 a month. But yeah, you can alternate. You can go back and forth for whatever is most convenient for you. And all right, ladies and gents, that was my experience going to the doctor. I'm gonna go out on the road. Gonna go enjoy my day, maybe work from somewhere for a little bit. And if you are interested in living in Jamaica permanently or long term as an expat, please join our newly launched community at community.berjamaica.com. I also will do a video detailing the fullness of what this community entails, but it's everything you need for relocating to Jamaica. All right, it's there. All the information is there. It's organized, laid out. We have groups by whatever parish you're interested in coming in, whatever country you're coming from. You can find community within a community. Things you like to do. If you're coming with kids, if you're a single mother. If you need remote work guidance, we have a space for that. And like the admin team, we have our specialties that we deal with to best assist you. So please join the community if you need community when moving to Jamaica. And this is for both people who are of Jamaican heritage. If you are planning on coming back and you want to connect with other repats, we have space for that as well. We have people there who are expats and repats. So join that community. It's amazing. I built it myself. It's literally a social network with information and everything, again, that you need to connect with other expats and get, started on your journey to establishing yourself in Jamaica. All right. And we also have a guidebook. It's called The Do's and Don'ts of Resettling in Jamaica. I will also post a link in the description. You can grab that. Again, laid out on paper, step by step, what you need to do, the do's and don'ts, whether you are returning to Jamaica, whether you are coming. This is probably like the most comprehensive guidebook on how to not only just come to Jamaica, but make sure you're here, you're thriving, you're doing good. You want to make sure you grab that guidebook, all right, and share it with whoever else you think it's useful for. And all right, ladies and gents, I'm out of here. Let's see which one of these I'm gonna wear today. Let's look at the outfit. I like this one. I think this one is for like a boat. Y'all see me on a yacht. Y'all might see me with this one on, but I think this is more, I like this one for today. All right, see y'all later. Bye.